I present to you Clove hair growth butter. In today's video, we are going to be making Clove hair growth butter. This was my hair before when I was struggling, and this is my hair right now. Clove is one of the best ingredients you can use to grow longer, thicker, fuller hair. And this hair growth butter works for all hair types. So stick around to the end to get all the necessary information you need. Alright, let's jump right into it. We're going to be needing shea butter. You can also use cocoa butter or mango butter. Next is clove powder. Okay, please make sure to blend your clove in a powdered form in order to extract all the nutrients from it when using the double boiling method. Next is rosemary leaf. This is optional, but I will advise that you should use rosemary leaf for clarifying your scalp. Next is a carrier oil. So we're going to be using the olive oil and the coconut oil. You can also use almond oil, argan oil, any oil you can lay your hands on. I'll also be using the vitamin E oil and essential oils. For today's video, I'm going to be sticking to tea tree essential oil only. Next is the fragrance. Fragrance is very important so that it will make your product smell good. Next is shea butter. You're going to be putting in 1 cup of shea butter, or you can eyeball yours if you don't have measuring spoon. Next is clove powder. Put in 3 to 4 tablespoons of clove powder. Next is rosemary leaf. If you have the fresh rosemary leaf, you can equally make use of it. I added in 4 tablespoons of rosemary leaf. Okay, rosemary is not only good for clarifying your scalp, it's also good for promoting hair growth and giving you healthy hair. I measured in 1/3 cup of the extra virgin olive oil and poured in there twice. Next is the coconut oil. Because coconut oil solidifies a lot, I only put in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can also skip coconut oil in case your hair reacts to it. Okay, then we're going to be using the double boiling method. This is literally one of my best methods of infusing herbs in order to make them work. Don't use direct heat. You're only going to kill the nutrients in your clove, rosemary, and even the shea butter. You are going to destroy everything, okay, and you're not going to get any results. I can remember when I started my hair care journey, and the struggle was real because I tried a lot of concoctions. Like when I say I tried a lot of concoction, but when I stumbled onto clove is one of the best ingredients you can actually use to grow your hair. But you have to be very careful because it also dries out the hair when you use it in the liquid form, which is the clove hair water or the clove tea spray. Yeah, so you have to be moderate, you have to be very careful and demure when using clove. If not, it's going to break out your hair. So using it in form of hair growth butter is one of the ways you can prevent hair breakage, sealing moisture, and split ends. Okay, one of the things I love so much about clove is that it also helps to clarify your scalp. If you have dandruff, itchy scalp, you may want to check out my previous video where I made clove hair growth oil and clove tea spray so that you see how I made mine on a budget. There are better ways to make these products. Okay, it's just that we are trying to carry everyone along. Okay, not everyone have enough income to purchase products that are expensive. So this is something you can make in the comfort of your home. Based on the YouTube search bar, people are literally looking for something they can make at home remedies for hair care they can use to grow healthy long natural hair or healthy relaxed hair. This is one of the videos that will help you a lot. Please make sure your clove butter is not too solid when you bring it out of the refrigerator or out of the freezer. If not, you're going to have a little bit difficulty mixing this up with the mixer. And if you don't have a mixer, you can also use a spoon or a spatula, whatever you have in your possession. Just know that the consistency you get when using a mixer is different from the consistency you get when using a spoon. So if you can afford to get this mixer, I will advise you should do so, please. Next thing is to add in your vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oils are very, very essential when formulating hair care products, especially if you're not going to be using a preservative is used when you have water as one of the ingredients, and as you can see, we did not use water in formulating these products. Okay, there was no need of using water. We only used oil based products ingredients to formulate this product. So we're going to be using only vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil is going to help the hair growth butter to still remain fresh and not to attract bacteria. So here's a quick hair care tip. I noticed that new subscribers are coming in every day, so I'm not going to assume that everyone here is an old subscriber. Please make sure your hair is in a protective hairstyle such as mini braids, mini twists, or cornrows. In Nigeria, we call the cornrows all back. These are simple protective hairstyles that you can make, and even when you're not ready to take them down, you can literally wear your wig. That's what I do. So please, I will not advise you to leave your hair out, especially in this Harmattan season. The Harmattan season will dry out your hair, which leads to hair breakage. I'm pretty sure you don't want that for yourself or for your hair. Another quick tip I would like to share with you all is that before combing your hair, never comb it in a dry state. Okay, when you take down your protective hairstyle or when you want to style your hair, make sure to hydrate it with water and use a conditioner. By doing so, you're going to prevent hair breakage. Lastly, when you're detangling 4C hair, make use of wide tooth combs and detangling brushes. There are brushes that can help to detangle natural hair, but never use small or tiny combs on your natural hair. Okay, don't welcome hair breakage. You don't have to do that to your hair. So when we're done adding in our essential oil, the tea tree essential oil and the vitamin E oil, fragrance is important, and that is because it's to make your end product to smell good. Okay, don't forget that clove is a food spice, so you don't want to go up and down smelling like food spice. But if you don't have the fragrance in your possession, you can skip it. All right, love, so that is it for today's video. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notification bell. Also click the like button. This will enable YouTube to push this video to more audience that needs to see this. And yeah, leave your comment down there in case you enjoyed it. What's your thought? Or in case you are finding out for the first time that you can make clove hair growth butter, what is your thought on this? Next is to please share to your loved ones. There are tons of people that want to see this video, or to your family group chats. You never can tell those that need video like this for educational purpose. So that is it, guys. And then the next video coming up will be how to make clove leave-in conditioner. You'll be so surprised that one ingredient can be used in so many ways. In the previous video, we learned how to make it in oil form, clove hair growth oil, and the clove tea spray. Today is the clove hair growth butter, guys. The next video will be clove leave-in conditioner, and we're also going to make clove shampoo. So stay tuned so that you don't miss all the videos that I'm going to be uploading back to back. That is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next upload. Bye.